Mohimacharan entered the room. Master, respectfully. Come in, sir. Please take a seat. To Bijoy and the other devotees. In the ecstatic state of mind, I cannot remember a date. The other day, there was a religious festival at Benipal's garden. I forgot the date. I can no longer remember the last day of the month, when it is very auspicious to repeat the name of God. Sri Ramakrishna remained thoughtful a few minutes. Master, but I remember, if a man makes an engagement to visit me, a man attains this state when his mind is 100% absorbed in God. When Hanuman returned from Lanka, Ram said to him, "You have seen Sita. Tell me, how did you find her?" Hanuman said, "O Ram, I saw that only the body of Sita lay there. It held neither her mind nor her soul. She has indeed consecrated her mind and soul to your lotus feet. Therefore, I saw only her body in Lanka. Further, I saw the king of death prowling about. But what could he do? It was only a body. It had neither mind nor soul." If you meditate on an ideal, you will acquire its nature. If you think of God day and night, you will acquire the nature of God. A salt doll went into the ocean to measure its depth. It became one with the ocean. What is the goal of books or scriptures? The attainment of God. A man opened a book belonging to a sadhu. He saw the word Ram written on every page. There was nothing else. If a man loves God, even the slightest thing kindles spiritual feeling in him. Then, repeating the name of Ram but once, he gets the fruit of 10 million sandhyas. At the sight of a cloud, the peacock's emotion is awakened. He dances, spreading its tail. Radha had the same experience. Just the sight of a cloud recalled Krishna to her mind. Chaitanya Dev was passing a village. He heard that drums were made from the earth of that place. At once, he was overwhelmed with ecstasy, because drums are used in kirtan. But who can have this spiritual awakening? Only he who has renounced his attachment to worldly things. If the sap of attachment is totally dried up in a man, the slightest suggestion kindles his spiritual emotion. Though you strike a wet match 1,000 times, it will not produce a spark. But if it is dried, the slightest rubbing will set it aflame. Pain and pleasure are inevitable in a body. He who has realized God dedicates his mind and life, his body and soul to God. When Ram and Lakshman went to take their bath in Pampa lake, they thrust their bows into the ground. Coming out of the water, Lakshman took out his bow and found its tip stained with blood. Ram said to him, "Look, brother, look. Perhaps we have hurt some creature." Lakshman dug in the earth and found a big bullfrog. It was dying. Ram said to the frog in a sorrowful voice, "Why didn't you croak? We should have tried to save you. You croak lustily enough when you are in the jaws of a snake." The frog said, "O Lord, when I am attacked by a snake, I croak, saying, 'O Ram, save me! O Ram, save me!' This time, I found that it was Ram who was killing me, so I kept still."